Yes, I have.
Chi-Town Ben Franklin.
Okay, well, welcome, Mr. Franklin. It's so nice to finally meet you.
No, it's my pleasure. You
Yes.
exceeded my expectation. I've heard such wonderful things about you.
Oh, really? Well, thank you. Yes, it's nice to finally meet you as well. I've heard a lot of good things as well about you as well.
Okay.
Yes. So, with that being said, for everyone out there, please let them know who you are and what you do.
Well, thank you. I'm Ben Franklin. I'm the creator and founder of the Las Vegas Franklin Awards. And what we are set up to do, it's a nonprofit co-op, and our job is to entertain the public by showcasing and elevating entertainers.
Okay, good. So you have worked with a lot of entertainers, I'm sure.
Yeah, actually my background started in Chicago, where I worked with entertainers like Purvis Staples and Shy Lights, different people like that. At one time, I actually got an opportunity to manage James Brown and Aretha Franklin.
Really?
But I turned that down because I wanted to work more with amateurs. But yeah, I have an extensive background in Chicago, and a few years ago I moved out here.
Okay. So you've been here for a while, as you mentioned, but the thought of working with James Brown and Aretha Franklin, I know you feel like you missed that one. You could have kicked yourself, huh?
Yeah, well, at the time, like I said, I wanted to focus on amateur talent because my thing was to help people that were just getting in the industry get that break, right?
Right.
So we did get a few people placed with CBS Records. I think we got 5 artists placed. And so that was my joy. And then later on, I thought about the money, and I'm like, oh, no, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but that's that's how I started. So when I came out here, I actually started off singing, right? And then I began to notice that after 9/11, well, not 9/11, but the COVID,
Correct.
a lot of the clubs closed down.
Yes.
So the entertainers didn't have the jobs that they used to have, right? So we wanted to do something to how to kind of help that out. And the way we did it was to
The awards, as you mentioned. And also, you have a birthday coming up that you'll be celebrating here.
yes, actually, and that will be on the Miss Honeybee show. It's a $10 admission, but if you say Miss Honeybee, we're gonna let you get in for $5 half price.
Okay. Well, you better say my name.
Businessman put together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that way you got a little of both.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Because I always say that what we do in entertainment field is mostly it's for ourselves, right? We enjoy doing it, and hopefully we can entertain the public. But I always say that if you eating good, you sing better, right?
Almost
so,
definitely.
so we have to try to make money because we do need it. And these nonprofit that we set up called the Las Vegas Franklin Awards Co-op. It's a nonprofit that actually goes out and try to help entertainers and their families.
Okay.
So if say for instance, if an entertainer has lost his job and can't work, then we'll try to raise funds to help the family. Okay. And so we always stand that if you people out there know someone in entertainers, they would simply Google Las Vegas Franklin Awards or just Franklin Awards, and a bunch of stuff would jump up, you know.
Good.
So as I say, we want to invite everyone to come out to the birthday party. I know you're coming, right?
I'll be there.
Okay, right. Y'all
Yes.
come out and see Miss Honeybee. She's going to be in the house, and we're going to try to see if we get up on the stage and do a little singing or something.
Okay, do a little twist or something, right? A little bit of singing. So now, what is your passion? What actually brought you to this stage of your life? And what would you say actually put you here?
Well, I think, first of all, God, you know, because I'm a God-fearing man. I don't really get into it, but at one time, my family were all ministers, and at one time I did have a church here. But so what I'm doing now is I'm more or less taking the ministry to the street, so to speak, to try to help people where we can, whether that may be helping to get a contract for a singing career or something like that, or I'd like to say helping them monetarily. So at 75 years, I'll be 76 tomorrow, God willing. My passion is simply doing what I can to help somebody, because a lot of people help me, you
That's
know.
right.
So enjoying myself.
Wonderful.
And that's what I want to just pass on to the youngsters, that whatever you're doing, just enjoy yourself doing it, you know.
That's right. Well, that's wonderful. And with that being said, a lot of people probably don't know my show is actually about our gift, walking in your purpose. That's what I say all the time. So whatever gift that God gave you and how you got there is so much important for everyone to know. Yes.
Yeah, you're correct on that. And so, like I was going to say, that our show
Center is serving the entire community from all.
Nevada, we are happy to serve you.
To come in for their checkups and cleanings, and to meet our wonderful staff, Dr. Joyner and Dr. Philip Palaracio.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Philip Palaracio from Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been practicing dentist for over 34 years. Our dental center is intensive services such as restorative procedure, aesthetics,
periodontics. Please come in to see us. You will be happy with this office. Our setting is absolutely beautiful.
We make sure that here everything's clean and sanitized.
Here in the
We are the Dental Center of Nevada. We are happy to serve you.
Clark for the Miss Honey Bee Show. And welcome. Today's guest I have Mr.
And Keith and AG.
All right, welcome. Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
So how you doing today?
I'm doing very well, and yourself?
Good, thank you.
That's good.
So did you enjoy this heat coming today?
No,
It is pretty hot out there.
it is.
So we are here in the beautiful Las Vegas, and it is definitely hot.
Sweating like a snow cone. My name is Anthony and Keith and AG. Well, yeah, let's just go with that. And I'm a songwriter, singer, and all-around musician, as well as a background actor.
Okay. All right. So what have you done so far where people, they can look you up and see exactly what you do?
Well, let's see. I've written, 4 songs. Working on my 5th. I've been in several Las Vegas. The Amazing Burt Wonderstone.
Okay. Well, it's okay because sometimes, the heat to do that. Talented, so. But you and I had talked about, you had mentioned that at 4 years old you was hit by a car.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a long story. I hope you have time.
Right, so what happened?
When I was 4, I was hit by a car. Walking to the store by myself, knowing
At 4 years old?
that I shouldn't have been.
At 4 years old you was walking to the store?
At 4 years old, hey, I was a smart kid.
Yeah.
And I made it to the store. The only thing is I didn't make it back.
Okay.
So I was in the hospital for I don't know how long, maybe 6, 9, 10 months. I don't know. But I went into a coma, died twice, and the second time they called cold blue on me. For you out there that don't know what cold blue is when you're pretty much dead.
Right.
They brought me back with a tracheotomy. So that's why I'm here today.
That's right.
And when I was little, it took away my ability to speak, to walk, to do anything. So I had to start all over like a baby again. And So afterwards, within probably 6 months, I started walking. And afterwards, they took me I had to go through therapy. And they took me to a psychiatrist, and I started talking again. And after that, they had to work with me on my mobility.
Right.
So I was, all the stuff you have to go through when you're doing rehabilitation. Well, that's what it was. Except it wasn't, I went to a clinic for rehabilitation. I done grandma rehabilitation.
Okay, so grandma
Brought me back to life.
Yeah. Okay.
With prayer and work.
That's right.
Yep,
Yes. So your little body went through a lot at 4 years old,
yep.
but you're still here, so God had a purpose for you.
You have to be a
Yeah.
strong man.
That's right.
Nah. But speaking about voices, that's what brought my voice back was kid. After all that happened, I just done what I had to do and started singing and using my voice and copying off of Michael, which
As we all did,
I
yeah.
loved it. And Michael and Aretha and Janet and who else?
Are these all your favorites? Because they're mine.
Yeah, yes. Yes,
What about DeBarge?
Patti LaBelle, El DeBarge,
Just a lot of
Luther
entertainers.
Vandross, yeah, a whole lot of them. I just started singing to their songs, and here I am today.
That's right. Good, good. So what would you say your purpose in life is and how you made it this far?
My purpose in life is to be who I am, and just to make it.
Okay. And so who would you say Anthony is?
Anthony is a strong, confident, and powerful man.
Okay.
That's who I am.
That's right. Well, wonderful. Yes. So you know that you have a purpose.
Yes.
Good. I believe that. So once you know your purpose, you can definitely live in it.
Exactly.
Yes. Good. So what platforms can everyone find you on?
You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music. You can find me on Deezer. You can find me on HBO, NBC, Showtime. And just look for me.
Okay. Well, we're going to be looking for you. So everyone, look for Anthony. He's a Kajee.
And Kington AG.
Yes.
But Anthony is my real name.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming today.
You're welcome.
Yes. So I will definitely have you back.
Yes, and I look forward to being back.
Good, because we want to hear some of that music.
Hey, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hey, yeah.
All right, give him a little taste. Go ahead. You can give him a little taste.
Do you love me like I love you?
You heard it, right?
Hi, my name's Elizabeth, and I work here at Dental Center Nevada. We welcome everyone to come in for their checkups and cleanings. and to meet our wonderful staff, Dr. Joyner and Dr. Philip Alaracio.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Philip Alaracio from Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been practicing dentist for over 34 years. Our dental center is serving the entire community from all ages. We provide great comprehensive services such as restoration.
And we offer oral surgery in the periodontics. Please come in to see us. You will be happy with this because our setting is absolutely
We make sure that here everything's clean and sanitized.
Hi everyone.
On Kindle, and I cannot draw a perfect circle. Can you?
I can't.
You can't?
Try.
Can anyone? Probably not. So my first book as a human being on the planet dealing with this challenge of cerebral palsy, which has affected my my movement, my speech, as you can tell, and no, I'm not drunk. No, I'm just kidding. and I have cerebral palsy, and when I was young, I always used to draw these cars, and of course they were like kiddo art, and when it came to the wheels, they had to be perfect.
Right.
Or the whole drawing went in the trash. So your uniqueness, right? Everything that we go through in life, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the awesome is part of that perfect. On Amazon, on Kindle, bought my new book. It's called We Are the Sun.
Okay.
And this is a book that came out in February, which I'm really excited about, because right now I've been working for the last probably 9 years with CCSD at Ruby Thomas Elementary.
Wonderful.
And so I'm a social worker, so I've seen a lot of kids being bullied, and that's a hot topic right now as we're going through, various challenges politically and out there with accepting various people in general, right?
Exactly.
So We Are the Sun is a children's book about a child that has this awesome dream. And this is a dream that I would love. So it's him being the sun, and he's out there in the galaxy, and all of these planets are saying, "Thank you, sun, for giving your light." And they're sharing this really extraordinary moment of thankfulness and the receptivity of all coming together as one. And the child wakes up, and of course he says, "Oh my gosh, where's my sign? It was only a dream." Yeah. Have you ever had a dream like that where you wake up and go, "Man, that was a great dream"?
Exactly.
Yeah, and you're like thinking, "Man, how can I jump back into that?"
I know you want to go back to sleep so you can
Yeah,
finish
you
it.
want
Yes.
to finish it, and of course,
Get good people around him and get help that he needs with the bullies.
goes about shedding that light to everybody, even the kid that's really grouchy. He has that smile, and he realizes that not only he is the sun, but everyone around him. So this book is available on Amazon in a real book form, and it just came out at Writer's Block bookstore,
Okay.
which is only like a block down the street, and Writer's Block is absolutely the coolest bookstore on the planet, and it's right near Las Vegas.
That's right.
And they have my book. So
It's
there you go.
beautiful. Well, wonderful.
Yeah.
And congratulations for that. Yes, you have a nice picture on the back as well. So everyone, go out and purchase Perfect Circle. Go out and purchase Perfect Circle. Very nice picture of you.
And right now you get the book, Where the Sun is a Day line on Amazon. And I'm really excited because I think adults are going to really love reading this with their kids.
It sounds like a
And
wonderful
sharing
book.
those little
Yes.
vignettes of kindness. And we need to remember how that feels to be kind. And you know, kids really don't want to be bullied. They just don't know how else to express themselves. So hopefully that's kind of my passion, to bring forth what I've learned in life. And I gotta say, most people have been very kind to me. I don't remember any bullies except the ones that said I couldn't go to college. And those were my college professors. But you know what I did?
What?
I said, I'll do it anyway. And
for you.
I think that's how we need to advocate for ourselves. Is
I agree.
to be the example and say, yeah, I have these challenges, but I'll do it anyway. Thank you very much.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what would you say your purpose is and how you got to be where you are?
I think my purpose, as all of us have, is sharing our life purpose and remembering that life is not perfect.
That's right.
So we have to redefine our perfection, our hurdles, be it whatever they may be, and we have a lot of them, but we also have a lot of good things. So remember those good things because they're there.
Yes.
And there I am.
Wonderful. That was a good.
So,
That's right.
and teach our kids, like, there's going to be mean people out there, but you be nice.
That's right.
Because how does it feel to be kind? So we got to remember how that feels when we're caught up in all the drama that the news puts right there in our living room. I say, you know what? I'm moving beyond this.
That's right. So, well, learning starts at home. So spread love. So how can everyone reach you? How can they get the books? What are all your platforms?
Well, right now the book's on Amazon. I'm currently working to develop more social media. My brother goes, oh, you need to get into social media. And I go, I'm doing it. It's going to be time. And this Perfect Circles, I'm working on getting it republished with BOA,
Okay.
Stevens Press. We got the book published and they ended up putting it on Kindle, and people keep saying, when are you going to come out with a revised
Version of it, huh?
yeah, because it's amazing. Since I wrote this, you know, you think, well, I wrote this, you know, it sounds great. I just wrote this. And so many challenges have come up since 2010
Yes.
that I need to go back and reread my own books. So, gosh, I can't believe I wrote that. I need to implement that in my own life. So I'm constantly going back to, it's kind of a very cathartic, feeling like, even though we've written books and then we have all the antidotes, we're constantly implementing our own antidotes.
Exactly.
So, we each have a book. People say I don't have a book. I go, believe me, every person on the planet has a masterpiece. And that's what you're about on this show.
It is.
And so when you said my show's about realizing your dream, it's like, yeah, our dream is a work in progress.
That's right.
But thank you for having me on.
Yes, thank you for coming.
I mean, you were such a bright individual, and they thought, she is the sun.
Oh, you're
Miss
sweet.
B,
Thank you.
Honeybee.
Thank you.
So you are a ray of sunshine, and I brought my dad along, and you'll meet him on another show. But he is amazing, and I love him.
I'm looking forward to
He's the producer of Legends in Concert. I'm so proud of him and our entire family. And for those of you that don't know, Legends in Concert is a Las Vegas staple. Elvis and Marilyn, so...
You've been around a long time.
Yeah, and I told you about my dad, right? I go,
yes, you did.
he is a Las Vegas icon.
Yes.
And I got him right in my back pocket. Where are you, Dad?
Yes.
Anyway, thank you.
Well, thank you for coming here. We look forward to reading your books. It's wonderful. Your gift is definitely a blessing. So what would you say to everyone that has what you don't even call it disability, it's just living every day for what you was given and showing people that you can get through it. So
right.
It's not a disability, it's
And
your
then
gift.
I gotta give you a little backstory. Since we're all in the political climate of pronouns and all of that, which is fine, I get it. But one time I was at a speech in Washington, D.C., and I have a cap that I used to type with a pointer, right? Because I can't use my hand, and I call it my handicap.
Okay.
And the producer of the show came up and said, "Why did you say handicap? Don't you know it's a disability?" I go, "Who knew?" Because, and I didn't know that handicap was really cap. And I didn't know that. So we're always being educated on
Every day.
these political correct pronouns and names and titles, which is all great. We're learning and growing, and I watch the news and I go, can't we all get along?
Fine.
I really believe that.
I believe
Maybe
that.
we'll get it. I don't know. Listen, that we find ourselves in right now. Both sides.
And I'm gonna invite you back.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Elizabeth, and I work here at Dental Center Nevada. We welcome everyone to come in for their checkups and cleanings, and to meet our wonderful staff, Dr. Joyner and Dr. Philip Palaracio.
Been practicing dentist for over 34 years. Our dental center is serving the entire community from all ages. Implant.
We offer Invisalign, and we offer oral surgery, endodontics, periodontics. Please come in to see us. You will be happy with this because our setting is absolutely beautiful.
We make sure that here everything's clean and sanitized.
Inviting you all to come and visit us because we speak your language.
We are Dental Center.
Hi, I'm Bridget Clark for the Miss Honey Bee Show, and welcome today. So my guest is
Johnny Stewart.
Well, welcome, Mr. Stewart. How are you doing today?
Great. Every single thing you could imagine, they would have to be that good. And then I would take them into a room and rehearse them and train them and make sure that they were good. Because I've been in musicals myself, over 500 musicals, as a dramatic tenor around the world. I'm the original lead singer of the Beach Boys. So I sang with the
Really?
Beach Boys when I was just 15 years old, just to return in 15 years old.
Wow.
I traveled around the world on the lap of Burl Ives at 5 years old with my mother playing the banjo as Banjo Johnny. So I have been all over and doing this kind of stuff. And I still can't keep up with my son John, the horrible thing. No, just kidding. I think he's great. Now that's a guy that has overcome miracle upon miracle upon miracle, because he was born with cerebral palsy and he overcame it. He was he got a master's degree in the college here, you know, and I thought he was going to be lucky to get out of kindergarten. But anyway, a master's degree.
He's an overachiever.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
He did good. So I've been doing these shows, and right now I'm involved in about 5 different shows in Las Vegas, but in other parts of the world as well. And so right now we're still doing that. We want to make sure that your audience comes and sees the shows at the Planet Hollywood Hotel and Casino. That's a show there called Piano Man, which is a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel. This guy was on Broadway 2 years, and Kyle Martin is his name, a tremendous singer and piano player, and an enthusiastic guy. And so we want your audience to come and see that show. Planet Hollywood in the Miracle Mile Mall, 5 days a week, Thursday through Monday at 6:30.
Wonderful.
And you have to come and bring your people here
Yes.
as our guests, right?
Thank you.
But we got to get your people out there and come and see these shows. There's other shows there also. Vegas, a show, which is a history of Las Vegas, big show. And V, the Ultimate Variety Show.
I remember V, yes.
All this stuff has happened. So I wouldn't say a lot of the stuff I'm saying, but I'm on your show to kind of expose who I am and what the situation may be. And you're not going to tell them we're married, are you? Oh, no, we're not married. I have another wife. I forget. I just keep forgetting. No, I don't forget.
Yes, he's definitely got a sense of humor.
We've actually been married 61 years
Oh,
to
bless
Alex. Her name's Donna Alexandria Stewart now. It was Alt. We got married when we were just turning 19. And so we got married. We have 11 children that we've raised. We have 2 of our own, John Michael being one, and his brother Shane, who has a big restaurant here in town, and to see that they would be able to say, and all of them told me their mother was a honeybee. I don't know who that is. No, they didn't. Are we getting in trouble?
Not yet.
Okay, it's your turn to talk.
Yes. So now we thought maybe you had retired, but you're still doing it after all these years.
No, I'm doing more today. As much, you got to keep moving. You got to do things. You know, now some people can go through life and not have to do too much. I think that's a wonderful thing too, depending on what they devote their life to. But a lot of mine is helping other people do shows and so forth too. But I'm still in the business. It's John Stewart Entertainment LLC.
Okay.
Anybody that would like to see the website, it's Johnny Stewart, S-T-U-A-R-T. I'll give my email for a second. But JohnnyStewartProductions.com. I have a big star in the Walk of Fame here in town, the only producer that has that. A little bigger than this table right here, down in the sidewalk, as the father of the impersonation world and the father of the longest produced show in the history of Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, that's right. Wonderful, and congratulations to you. It's nice to finally meet you in person.
Well, thank you. Where did we meet before?
Well, I think it was in your dreams, right?
Yeah? But anyway, it's nice to be your show here. I'm honored to be on it.
Well, thank you for coming.
It was tough on me following my son, and he had his show. We should have done something to get rid of him. He actually is very good, very talented,
Yes,
loving guy. And it's, again, a big honor. And I want everyone to come out and see the shows. Everyone has to support the shows here in Las Vegas.
That's right.
It's a
So
big
everyone
thing.
come on out.
After this COVID and all the things we've been through, we have to keep doing it, right?
We do.
Yeah, just like you're doing your show right now.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm on your show right now because they can't see the gun that you have pointed at me.
And
they
go
can't even
extra.
see it. And I believe that we all need to realize that we're not only here for ourselves, but we're here to help others. We're here to entertain others. We're here to assist others. And we're here to do everything we can to make life as achievable and as realistic and as lovable as possible.
I agree.
And being on a show like yours and meeting you is part of that whole thing.
Thank you. Good. As I always say, walk in your purpose, and once you know your purpose, you can live in it. So thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
So with that being said, go ahead and give everyone the platforms where they can find you.
Where they can find me? You can find me, again, the email is the best place, not the email, the website is the best place, productions.com. And that tells you all about me. They're making a movie about me right now called Mr. Vegas. And in that movie with me, it's a very big movie. We're working on it every day, actually, and started working on it today at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, they're starting to get this all done. And the movie is called Mr. Vegas. It'll be out sometime in January or February next year, because in that movie are people I brought into the business or helped, and that's Steve Martin, the ultimate comic. I've done a couple of movies with him, and Diane Keaton and Goldie Hawn, the Beach Boys, especially Mike Love. And Bruno Mars worked for me for 8 years in Hawaii.
Wonderful.
And when he was the age of 5 to almost 13. His dad is still my drummer when I go to Hawaii. And so when I have shows in Hawaii, his dad is still my drummer. So I've been doing all these kind of things, and they all decided to make a movie about me. So all the shows we've done, it's kind of an interesting thing.
Yes, well, congratulations for that also. I see you are still going strong.
Going
still
at
doing
it.
So when's the book coming out?
They're writing a book right now. George Trulinger, the guy that was my Buddy Holly. He's he's collected things like you wouldn't believe. It would fill this room, the amount of shows I've done, and he collected all of the same time as the movie.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so they'll both come out at the same time. Not exactly the same time, pretty close.
Right.
Yeah. So it's exciting, and thank you again for allowing me to be here.
Yes,
thank you
and
for
thank
my
you for
son
coming.
being on the show. I appreciate
Most
that.
definitely. I'll have you both back, but thank you. That was a lot of information. Is there anything else you'd like to share today?
Well, this is it. I'm a father and a producer. The main
for watching today, and thank you again for coming.
Thank you.
Yes. God bless
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, and I work here at Dental Center Nevada. We welcome everyone to come in for their checkups and cleanings, and to meet our wonderful staff, Dr. Joyner and Dr. Philip Horacio.
For 34 years, our dental center is serving the entire community from all ages. We provide great comprehensive services such as restorative procedure, aesthetics, implant, and minor orthodontics.
Periodontics. Please come in to see us. You will be happy with this office. Our setting is absolutely beautiful.
We make sure that here everything's clean and sanitized.
Here in the Dental Center of Nevada, I'm inviting you all to come and visit us because we speak your language.
Alaracio.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Philip Alaracio from Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been practicing dentist for over 34 years. Our dental center is serving the entire community from all ages. We provide great comprehensive services such as restorative procedure, aesthetics, implant, and minor orthodontics.
We offer Invisalign, and we offer oral surgery, endodontics, periodontics. Please come in to see us. You will be happy with this office. Our setting is absolutely beautiful.
We make sure that here.
Well, we just finished doing the MJ Experience.
Yes, we did.
And I know you were in it with us. Players, because I'm an advocate on basketball players, football players. I love sports.
Right.
So I would get on there and I would say, Shazam! You know, and then people would wait for my segment because but I would put a twist to it, like, I'll be a doggone biscuit. You know, I had all kind of sayings that I would say. So at the end of the day, what wound up happening is everybody liked my voice. We were on several stations. And so they were like, your wife, we want her to do, you know, like slow music or some kind of music. And then I said, oh no. I said, wait a minute, hold on. I'm not doing anything without my husband. Yes. So we came up with doing a show for ourselves, which is the Classics with Mr. and Mrs. R, which is the #1 show, the Classics with Mr. and Mrs. R.
Because I love it.
I love it too. And then, so as I went on and on, I also used to be the voice of Sprint before I started with my husband for the welcome calls. That was my voice when you called in. So after I married him and I started doing radio, I was like, hey, I can do this, you know. And then after I got out of just doing What's Hot with Mrs. R, I started doing In the Mood with Mrs. R, which is all slow music because I love slow music. And then I have my own talk show as well. So in saying that, I came up with talking about everything. So it went into hiatus, but it's coming back out. We're looking forward to that as well. So we do a lot, but like I said, the main show is the Classics with Mr. and Mrs. R.
That's right. Well, hello, Mr. R.
I'm sorry he couldn't be here with us. And you know what? He sends his love. And he wants to tell you congratulations on your show as well.
Thank you.
So we're thankful. We're thankful for everything. We're thankful that we have the opportunities to be able to conversate with great people like you, you know.
Well, thank you. The feeling is definitely mutual.
Oh, thank you.
So when we first met, I felt like there was definitely a connection. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And you know, it was funny because you kept talking to me and you were like, I like you guys. I like you guys. And I'm like, we like you too. And you know, I'm glad we were able to hit it off because when you get along with somebody and you're able to talk and conversate and you feel good about the person, then you're able to do great things. It brings great chemistry, you know. But yeah, I'm excited.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Going on in R&R.
Well, R&R is doing its thing as usual. We're always busy looking for great opportunities to be able to, you know, get out there and meet other people so that we have our platform. We actually have a lot of things coming up, but until they're a solid deal, I really don't talk about them because I want them to come into, you know, that's right, absolutely. Because sometimes you can kill your dreams or you can kill things that are in the process. Sometimes you just don't say anything.
That's right.
You let
pray
it happen.
on it. That's
pray
right.
on it and let it happen.
That's
so I'm a believer in that. I've always believed that whatever is for us is going to be. And we've, like I said, we've been doing this for about 13 years, and we've been really blessed. We started off in a little closet, you know, and it's matured. So, you know, God has been very good to us, so we're just excited about it.
That's a blessing. In
Amen.
itself.
Every day is a blessing.
Yes.
You know, we have, our show is family oriented. That's the great thing about it. I mean, we've been around, everybody knows us in Las Vegas, but we're worldwide. So a lot of people know us as well worldwide. So the great thing about that is a lot of times when you meet people and you're talking to them and you tell them, oh, I own R&R Radio, or I'm the voice of R&R Radio, et cetera, they're excited to meet you. And they have, they ask you questions because music gets to everybody. That's everybody's soul. That's how we speak, through our music, through our words.
We get through the day.
Amen. Amen.
Yes.
Always.
So what would you say is your passion of what your purpose is and how you got to be where you are?
I believe, Bridget, my purpose is to touch women's lives, but to touch people's lives as well. On our show, at the end of our show, you'll always hear me speak positive. I speak into people because I want them to know that, every day is not going to be a great day, but it's a day that you make, and it's a day that's given to you, and you're here to accept it. So there, you look at people and they're going through a lot of things. And, in my life, I've been through a lot of things, and we still go through a lot of things. But the great part about it is if you believe in a higher being, a higher being, no matter what your higher being is, it'll be all right. We go through mental health, and, people are hurting today. And, I was looking at a young man on last night. Well, actually, he was an older man. And for some reason, in my spirit, I was sitting in the car, and I'm like, I have the sticker on the car representing who we are, R&R Radio. Right. Yes. But I'm not a representative only of R&R Radio. I'm a representative of God.
That's
right.
So
in saying that, the Spirit moved me to get out and give that man some money. And then after I did that, he was gone. And I said, was that a spirit? You have to think about it. Was that a spirit? Was that a test? Sometimes God will put us through the test to see what we're going to do.
That's right.
But you look at people and you realize that they can be less fortunate than you. Mm-hmm. So your heart has to go out to them. There's always somebody that's going to be better than me, worse than me.
Right.
But when you can lend a hand, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what we're here for.
That's exactly what
Absolutely.
I say. And a lot of people don't know that's what my show is about.
Well, I picked that up when I was listening to the young man that was here and the man that was here before. Mm-hmm. I said, this is about, togetherness. It's about oneness. It's about the Creator, the Heavenly Father. So in saying that, I know that if His Spirit is in it, it's going to be a great thing.
Yes. Well,
absolutely. And that's what we do. We put our spirit, if you listen to our show, it's full of love. And that's what God is, love. And that's what R&R Radio is about, love and harmony.
I feel that, yes.
Absolutely.
And I see how well you two work together.
That's my love.
So it's
He's
wonderful.
my love.
That's right. And you can see it.
Yeah. And people ask us, Bridget, they do ask us, they go, when they see us holding hands and walking, they go, they asked my mother, no, they asked me at first, they said, did you guys just get married? And we said, no, why? And she said, because you're holding hands. And my mom looked at him and started laughing. She said, oh my God, they've been doing that. They do that all the time. They've been doing it for 15 years.
That's right.
That's what we do. When you love somebody, I think that you represent, it comes out of you,
Right. It comes
and
easy.
my husband calls me his queen, and he's my king, and that's the way it is.
That's the way it should be, yes. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Well, congratulations to you both.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And what platforms can everyone find you on?
You can always go to iHeartRadio, and you can pull up R&R Radio. You'll find a blue microphone. Or you can always go to www.rnrradiovegas.com. You can listen to us 24/7.
Wonderful.
24/7. Now, there are like 3.
Good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, is there anyone that you like to say hello to?
How I do it. That's how I roll with that. And then the classics with Mr. and Mrs. R, it's always where you're able to, move and groove. We never slow down.
Kind of like
We're
step
always
and music.
busy. Yes,
Right.
always busy.
Yes.
Always busy.
Oh, I've attended the party just like we did the MJ experience, and hello to everyone.